That is what you can get. I come in, I'm just gonna see what there is here, and there is a lot of things. Of course, you see me sleeping on my chair. Of course, that is what you can get. That I'm just here. That is what you can see. There are a lot of people sleeping in those days. They are with the heroin. That is what you can see. They want to kill me and things like it. But okay, what can I do against this? Just say you that the game was mine, that I had the game, that I had the $100 bill, and they betrayed me with paparazzis and things like this. That is what you can see. I didn't know anything. I was running blind on the dark, of course, and that is what you can get. That they betrayed me, that they put me venom on my meal. That is what you can see. But okay, what can I do against this? Just go away. That is what you can get. That is what you can see. I'm sleeping here. That is what you can see. I'm on my chair. I'm gonna tell you my story here. Of course, I was there. You know, the 10 let me without breath on the TV when I was a kid because he wanted to stop my dad who was making a research about drugs and things like those. I can tell you here. That is what you can see. And they put my family in a bad position and they try to isolate us and things like that. But okay, what can you do against this? Just go away. That is what you can see. Just defend myself. Just stay on my place and do everything right and do everything fine and do everything well and fight. That is what you can see. To defend my place, to defend myself. That is what you can get. That is what you can see. That the vengeance is mine, and you know that from before, of course. That is what you can see. I made the lie who took the life, who was made up since Shakespeare and things like this. I'm like Hamlet, like Arthur. I find the sword on the stone and things like those. I already told, of course. That is what you can see. But okay, what can I do against this? That is what you can see. They betrayed me with paparazzis and things like this, and they tried to let me without nothing. They tried to let me without sleep. That is what you can see. I can contrarrest this bad magic spell. Of course, that is what you can get. When I jumped, I saved lives of bitches who was kidnapped and mistreated there. That is what you can get. I lead them to the proofs from this crime. That is what you can see when I'm coming on this line. Of course, that is what you can get. And I did save them, and it's not perjury because I was there, I was here. That is what you can see. That is just a guide to the proofs. I'm not in the court, of course. That is what you can see when I'm coming on. Of course, that is what you can see. That is what you can get. That I'm like the informant and things like those. Of course, that is what you can get when I'm coming on. That is what you can see. Of course, that is what you can get here. Of course, you see me sleeping on my chair. That is what you can get. That I don't want to hurt anyone. That is what you can see when I'm coming on. That I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt or be hurt by anyone. That is what you can get when I'm coming on. Of course, that is what you can see every time I'm in. That I don't want to hurt. That I make shit, but I don't talk shit. That is what you can see when I'm coming in, and you know there should be like this. That is what you can see. There are a lot of bad dogs who want to try, who want to bite. Of course, that is what you can see. That is what you can get. There are a lot of people who was made up by rats and things like that. Of course, they make people big. That is what you can see, full of rats, the king of the rats and things like that. Of course, I was a dog when I was born, and the old people make me big. That is what you can see, and I never hurt them, I never bite them, because I know that is not the way for me. Of course, that is what you can see. That is what you can get. A lot of old people of old legends made me up, and that is what you can get. That I will never hurt them. That is what you can see. Of course, that is what you can get. I'm a good dog, I don't bite, I defend my place, I defend your place. I'm gonna take care of the house and things like those. Of course, that is what you can see, and I'm never gonna bite you or things like it. That is what you can see, because I don't want to hurt anyone, and that is what you can get. But there are a lot of rats who wants to pick your liver, who wants to make you suffer pain and things like this. They pee you and then they blame you suffering pain, and even if you don't suffer, they try the whole time to make you lose your strength and things like this. That is what you can see. That is what you can get. That I'm a good dog, that I'm not gonna hurt you. That is what you can see. That I stay on my place, that I do everything fine, that I do everything well, and that I'm not gonna hurt. That is what you can get. That's my life. That is what you can see. I had the game, I had the $100 bill, I was the devil and things like this, and they betrayed me with paparazzis and things like this, because your friends, when there is money on place, they want to have the power and took you off and things like those. That is what you can see on this view. What they did to me, they betrayed me, they want to let me without nothing. But okay, what can I do against this? Just stay on my place and do everything fine and well. That is what you can get. Continue in my path. That is what you can get when I'm coming on. Of course, that is what you can see. I'm like a tiger. I was threatened since I was a kid. They put my family in a bad position, and I have to defend myself and build myself up. That is what you can get. That I have to stay with everything I can. That is what you can get. That I'm on my place and I defend myself and I build my family again up, even if we were threatened since we started and things like this. They threatened my life on the TV since I was a kid. That is what you can see. They never give me a gift. I have to fight for everything I got. Of course, that is what you can see when I'm coming on. Of course, that is what you can see. And since the time let me without breath on the TV, I have to fight for my life the whole time. That is what you can get. That they want to put me off and things like those. But okay, what can I do against this? Just stay on my place and do everything fine and do everything well and defend myself. They want to isolate me the whole time. They want to let me without nothing here. But okay, what can I do against this? Just fight for my life, fight for my family. That is what you can get here. They all want to put me off, but okay, what can I do against those? I'm like a tiger. I find a woman and talk to her a little bit and say things to her like love me, like I'm gonna love you, like I'm gonna treat you like you should be, and things like those. I can see that is what you can get here, and we are fine for a time, but then the whole spies come and try to isolate me and put her away from me. That is what you can see. I'm a good dog, but every woman I find, they want to pick her with rats and things like that. And what can you do with a woman who is peed by the rats? Just nothing like this. That is what you can get. That is just form to isolate you and things like this. But okay, what can I do against it? Just go away. That is what you can get. Of course, I'm like a tiger. I have my life. With her a little bit, I find her, I love her, and then they came and tried to isolate me from her, to put her away from me and everything. And I have so many powerful enemies who want to isolate me. What can I do against this? Just protect her and stay away from her. That is what you can get. That is what I have to do many times, because I'm like a tiger. That is what you can get. That is what you can see. I'm here. I shoot off the Counter-Strike. I shoot off God and the devil and things like those. And then 11 with the big fat ass in the way. That is what you can get. And I shoot them all off. That is what you can get. I'm like a tiger. I have so many enemies. That is what you can see. But I don't miss when I shoot. That is what you can see. I have to protect my family. I have a nice family. And we are right here. And we are just fine, just well. That is what you can get. That we just right. Because that is the only thing we can do when we have so many enemies who wants to isolate us and things like that. But okay, what can I do against it? Just make fine what I got, of course, and that is what I do. You know, I'm like the goat, of course. That is what you can see. I'm on my point, of course. That is what you can see on this view. How do my demons look? Of course, I have the $100 bill. I have the game, and they betrayed me with paparazzis. But I'm contrarrested this spell with my magic. That is what you can see.